I would call it more of a friendly rivalry now. I mean, back in the day, the Breck-Wap rivalry was a nasty rivalry. I mean, we weren't very good friends back then.
We didn't hang out.
Yeah, we didn't hang out. We didn't, we didn't work out together during the summer. We didn't play AAU basketball. We never talked. And it was nasty. Breck boys would go out with Wap girls. That never went out too well. Wap guys would go out with Breck girls. That never went too well. I mean, it was a nasty rivalry. Wild crowd noise where it's difficult to hear the basketball dribbling it when you're dribbling it up the court. Difficult to hear the whistle, and yeah, it's just fun when the crowd is right on top of you.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Giants Sports Show. I'm Robert Wanick, maybe 20 feet of visibility. So if you're coming to the Border Battle games today, give yourself extra time.
There's a shot of the parking lot at NDSCS full, and it stretches for, about a half mile. You really see how people don't know how to park in the winter, too.
Oh, gosh.
Everybody's parked sideways.
Fob tips the rebound away, 4 seconds. Here comes Bernardis just across half court, lets a three fly. Yes, Jonica Bernardis.
With a hand in her face, I will add.
52-50. Second free throw from Mauch's good. We got a 3-point game, 17 seconds left. They're going to drive in, kick out. Charlie Krejci, three-pointer. He got it! Gomez over to Riggs. Riggs, he's going to blow right by Landon Rell.
Oh my goodness.
That's the reverse layup package we're talking about on steroids. That was ridiculous.
He does it again, folks.
First coach of the day on the Border Battle Special, it is Jeff Ralph of the Wahpeton Huskies. So Trey King averaging, I think, around like 7 a game this year. Incredible physical package.
Our thing for him is he needs to go to the rack, and I think we talked to him about that in a couple of games. Or Trey, let's go. You got to take your guy and go score, and he can do that inside.
Cowboys head coach Jordan Christensen. Cowboys off to an 11-0 start.
Let's be honest, we got a whole bunch of kids that can score the basketball. Consistency is a big thing in basketball. They've been consistent all year. As a coach, it's a luxury to have consistency. Wap's always so well coached, and they're going to be ready to play. And Jeff has his kids fired up for this game. I know that.
East side of the river, west side of the river. It is time for Border Battle basketball. Got the Ethernets all plugged in and cooking here at the Blickery Activities Center. 2 games on tap today. Breck versus Wap. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Dribbling over, handoff to Krejci. Nope, he'll fake it, spinning inside. Right hand finish off the glass. Christensen makes good with his offhand. Good job with that drop step by Levi Christensen. Getting right to his honey hole. Pick up his dribble, bounce it to Christensen, who had a nice seal, and he'll finish. Nobody home. Christensen with a little mid-ranger. Dumps it inside to Cummings. He'll get blocked by Aiden Sanchez. King passes up a wide-open three. Instead, he'll spin inside. Contested by Christensen. Lefty lay off the window from King. Middle of the lane, King working on Roberts. King used that contact into Roberts' chest to get just a small window of space. Trey King becoming a certified 4th scorer or 3rd scorer for this team. How about being the 1st scorer? And King hits. Trayton King already over his scoring average. Good start to the half for Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Here comes Steffens, reverse layup. Cowboys trail by 7 again. Inside to Smith, back to the basket, kick out. Cooper Roberts, wide open 3. He'll go top of the key to Levi. Levi gets a little momentum. Pretty spin move to the right hand, and the student section wanted to run out on the floor after that one. Cowboys have a 2-on-2. Here comes Christensen. He gets bumped, throws it up, and nearly makes a circus and one. King with the basketball, trying to drive on Ernst. He will get by him, and he will finish. Game high 17 for Trey King. Throw the records out the window. You know it's going to be a game when the bordering teams collide. The 11th ranked team in Minnesota Class 1A, and Wahpeton will steal the win today.
Like electric. I think that it'll feel more like a playoff game, or like even like if you go to an NBA game, how everyone's around you. Each side of this court, you have someone around you. So I feel like if we'll have like the stands right there too. So I feel like it'll feel really full, and it'll be obviously super duper loud. So I'm excited for that game just because of that.
And Raleigh said the rivalries back in the day were just like violently bitter.
once that tip-off happens, it feels more like a rivalry, I think, throughout the day, because people are friends with people from WAP and people are friends with people from Breck. So I think that it's more of like you're friends throughout the day, but then once it gets to be that tip-off, it's more of like a rival game, and you act like it's like a West Central or it's a Hillcrest or whoever it is. I feel like then it feels more of like a rival game once that ball gets thrown in the air.
I'm joined by Breckenridge Cowgirls head coach Tony Vulganreef. Not that it's so important to win it, but you don't want to lose it.
And that you put it perfectly. It's one that you just don't want to lose. And I think you look at both sides, and neither team wants to lose. Both teams have girls that will refuse to lose.
Up now, it is Lady Huskies coach Brian Watson.
Our region and our schedule is pretty tough, but it is what it is, and we have to play the teams that are in front of us. And I think, with the way that our schedule lines up, if we can get through it and be, productive, I think come postseason time, we should be well prepared.
We are joined here by sophomore Claire Woods. Fear the Fro.
Yeah, it's super tough to play. We're on a big court, lots of fans, everybody you know in the gym.
Welcome to Minnesota basketball, I guess. I mean, we're out there, we play hard every game, and I don't think these North Dakota refs and players are used to it, so they're fun. They weren't prepared for our toughness and like how strong we actually are and how fast we play, so it's very frustrating, but we'll get right back to it when we play some real basketball.
Sienna Fobb, who's going to be squaring off against her former team, as this is her first year playing for Breckenridge after moving across the river.
Before the game, I was nauseous. Like, it's different being on the other side. Like, you don't know what other people are saying out there. But, like, once I was in the game, I was, like, locked in. Like, I was zoned out at everybody else, and it was easy. And afterwards, like, I knew nobody was against me. I had both communities, like, cheering for me, so it made me feel a lot better.
Claire Woods having a heck of a first half here. Gets to the lane and lays it up for two. Emily Gowan skipped over to Parker Yagi, who's going to nail the three. Coltis with the follow and off the mark. Follows it again for two. Three is up and rattled in from Emily Gowan.
Good post players, they post up down there, they kind of feel what's around them, and they understand once the ball comes into them what their options are. She can step outside the basket. She doesn't have to play in the post or play in the paint.
Faked the drop off and then went with the left hand for two. Janning goes that Euro step and banks it in. That's how you get a better angle. I'm going to make sure to tell Claire, you did your part. You're out there hooping for sure. 3 straight border battle victories. 40-21 in the second half. Breck girls, as they're led once again by Parker Yagi. They haven't lost the border battle since she was a freshman. 14 points each half from Parker Yagi.
Beating Wapton today, maybe not as big in the grand scheme as beating a TGF or a West Central area, but, I guess just what's the feeling amongst the team when you take home the border battle win?
I mean, just bragging rights at that point. I mean, it means nothing for our QRF, nothing for really anything besides bragging rights. It's all for a good cause. At the end of the day, we're all friends. It's just a game, as hard as it is during the game to feel that way, but we're all friends, no bad blood at the end of the day.